Nice. I see the turkey. Well done. Happy Tuesday night. Bill Taylor here in the KENS 5 Digital Center. Hope you and yours are having a blessed Tuesday night. Thanksgiving week. The schools are closed. The kids are home. I think a lot of families arriving? Are your families arriving? Are you staying home? Are you hosting? What's happening for Thanksgiving? Well, one thing's for sure. This is going to be the last warm day like this for a while. The last one for a while. Mid-80s today. Look at these highs we hit on November 25th. This is incredible. 88s. Almost 90 degrees today in Pearsall, Cotulla, Carrizo Springs. I wouldn't be surprised if one community in and around that Southwest County cluster hit 90. I mean, that close? I bet you somebody hit 90 down there. 87 at Seguin. Wow. 87 at Seguin today. I mean, come on. 79 at Bernie, 75 Rock Springs, a little closer to where we should be. We shouldn't even be in the 70s, never mind the mid-80s. We did get close to a record. I want to show you that we were only 2 shy of the record high. And I'd have to look at that. 1942, 86. Wow. 50 degrees this morning was nice. And the air was dry, so that's why this morning got as chilly as it did, and then we had that 34-degree swing. That's what dry air does. I mean, a big swing on temperature. So pretty impressive when you think about it. Hey, while we're talking temps, let's go ahead and go there. Hello, Myrna. Stephanie, what happened? I don't know. What happened? Hello, Marcy. Hey, Lori. Hi, Anastasia. Staying home. How you going to cook the turkey, Myrna? Is it smoked, baked, fried? How you doing yours? Hey, Denise. Yes, right? Crazy warm for this time of year. Last one for a while. So let's take a look. Temperatures tomorrow morning, similar to this morning. Maybe a tick or two higher. 52 is what I'm going to go with, but a pocket of 30s across the hill country. And then only mid-60s tomorrow. A 20-degree difference tomorrow afternoon. And then Thursday morning is the big change. It's going to be cold. Thursday morning for Thanksgiving, a cold start to the day. Hello, Stephanie. I'm doing great, Anastasia. Hope you're doing well. But the rest, I mean, even though it's a cold start, around 40, we've got 53 waiting for us by 10, 2 o'clock, 67. We're clear and we're thankful at 6 p.m. It looks like 65 degrees. Really nice Thanksgiving day in San Antonio. Speaking of which, let's update travel. If you're going to be hitting the roads, we once again continue to look problem-free on the roadways for Texas driving. Hello, Stephanie. How are you? Bake. Yeah, my father-in-law is going to smoke, so I was like, okay. As long as I don't have to carve. That's where the pressure is on, man. I get really nervous about carving the turkey. I want it to be just right, and I'm just not good at that. Look at this. I'm telling you, you could not get better. Even Friday, after Thanksgiving, the only change is going to be the sky condition might get a little more cloudy. No precipitation expected Friday even. Staying nice and chilly in Amarillo. Austin, mid-60s like us. Lubbock, into the 60s by Thursday and Friday. El Paso, starting to go into the 70s. Corpus Christi, 70s. Excuse me. A little breezy on Wednesday and Friday, Amarillo. Stephanie, planning on driving to San Antonio, hoping for no congestion. Yeah, I know, right? But there will be. Where are you coming from? If it's 35, just be safe, because 35 gets awfully crowded. Take your time. Take your time. But it will be a beautiful day to be driving. Just a very windy day coming tomorrow. More on that in a moment. I first want to show you the airports for the next 3 days. Wednesday, only New York and Miami have the, I'll call them medium chances, or, decent chances of precipitation. Might see delays. And on Thanksgiving, it's only Miami. And then on the Friday after, quiet, just like us. I mean, just about nationwide, all the major airports are looking problem-free on Friday. All right, let's talk about the cold front. Oh, from Gonzales. Okay, yeah, that won't be too bad. All right. First front, this was the one, you can see it now heading into Atlanta where they've had storms today, South Alabama, northern Florida, along that front that spawned 2 confirmed tornadoes in Houston, a line of showers for us. Now you've got the cold front. Look at Amarillo, just 1 degree above freezing at this hour. Surprisingly enough, Oklahoma City's at 50, right? But that front is the Arctic one. We've got a nice Arctic air mass behind that second front, that reinforcing shot. But because dew points are so low, mid and upper levels are dry. We're looking at water vapor. This front comes through dry. There's no upper level support with it. It'll have the colder air. It just won't deliver a chance of rain. But man, is it going to deliver the winds. Check this out. By tomorrow morning, it's going to be very windy. So there'll be a noticeable wind chill on the air. I mean, you're going to hear the wind chimes overnight. Look at that, 5 a.m. Wow. Oh, I can't do that. Okay, fine. That's incredible. 30 plus, Pleasanton. 25 in San Antonio, New Braunfels, closer to 30. Look at 7 a.m. at Pleasanton. 43 at 8 a.m. That's 44. Remember, a tropical storm is 39 miles per hour. So very windy in Atascosa County. I think the real brunt of the wind, Floresville, Karnes County, Atascosa County, even east of Gonzales, DeWitt, down to Goliad, Victoria. Very, very windy tomorrow morning. And we stay windy. I mean, through midday, 20 plus, close to 30 still at New Braunfels, 30 plus Pleasanton. Finally starting to see the wind. I mean, it's still pretty gusty, even at 5, 6 p.m. There we go. Now we're starting about this time tomorrow before we really start seeing these winds subside on Wednesday. Very windy Wednesday. So prepare for that. Hey, Vanessa. Hello, Shins. Let's go. No more dry, yeah. And we get into a pattern of rain chances beginning in the weekend and carrying us into next week, where I'm really going to have to, I think, consider dropping Monday's temperatures. I'll show you what I mean in a moment. First, we get this big storm through the Great Lakes, get a northwest flow that kind of keeps things quiet through about Friday, Saturday. Then we get this little disturbance here that goes through. But then we're kind of set up, a little bit of a southwest flow. See that? By Monday, southwest flow is always going to be carrying in some upper level disturbances, and there's a good one right there. So it's showing Monday, Tuesday, but this is where the cold front comes in. So it could be delayed. We could squeeze in Monday. That's what's on the cusp, is whether or not the front comes Sunday, Monday, or Monday, Tuesday. But either way, it's going to be another good shot of cold air. Models have been back and forth on Monday, but that's the day of transition either way. Right now, I'm staying right down the middle with it. Low of 44, high of only 60, but that's a long shot now. That would be the warmest possible. I mean, we could be in the lower to mid 50s. Hanak, what's going on? Yeah, you almost hit 90 down there today. I bet you somebody on a backyard thermometer, especially in the sun, definitely in the mid 90s if it's out in the sun. A thermometer does not belong in the sun, but if it is, it definitely hit 90 where you are, brother. Hope all is well. But yeah, see the slight chances of rain final weekend of the month and first weekend of December, because once we get into the first week of December, we bring back some rain chances by the 4th and 5th, and then mid-70s for the first weekend of December, by the way. But rain chances are not whoppers. They're 20 to 30% at best. Not even Big Macs. Sorry. I'm sorry. That's not good. Tomorrow and Thursday, beautiful sunshine. I don't know why we got those partly cloudies. Let's go. I'll show you what we're going to do right now, because that's just not true. Yeah. So, with that, my friends, and y'all my friends, hey, Anna, good day to cut the grass tomorrow. Absolutely. Yeah. I would say so. Windy. I mean, just, be prepared for some high winds. Elmendorf, what's up, Sarah? Good to see you. So, yeah, there you have it, folks. That's going to wrap things up. That's about it, really. Not much more to tell you, except happy Thanksgiving, that I love you. Be grateful, always. And we will see you on Ken's 5 News at 10. God bless you.